You wanna know where respect comes from? It comes from the same place that coolness, for example, comes from. It comes from giving zero F's. Imagine this. What things on earth get the most respect? Things which are hard to get, things which are rare. Something like a diamond. Could you ever imagine yourself just stepping and kicking and throwing a diamond, which is like, I don't know, like a 50 carat, like God knows how many hundreds or millions of dollars worth? Could you ever imagine like just throwing that, hitting it with a hammer, burying it, whatever? You wouldn't. But I imagine you get like a rock, a random rock you just picked up off the street. You can imagine yourself throwing it, hitting it with a hammer, throwing it in the mud, forgetting about it, losing it. That's because the diamond is way harder to get than the rock, and hence the diamond gets a ton more respect. This is how you should be with your time, with your attention, and with who you give respect to. If you respect everyone too much, if you try to be good with everyone, if you try to get everyone to like you, if you try being like super nice to everyone, nobody will respect you. Because you can imagine that guy, like, would you really have respect for that guy who always like kind of follows you and he always tries to be the nicest, and even when you don't ask for anything, he kind of like sacrifices his own kind of well-being and his self-respect and everything just to help you, or to just like, or to just make you feel better, who respects you more than he respects himself? Could you ever have respect for someone like that? No, you couldn't. But you can imagine you probably have someone in your life who, it's like this guy who doesn't really seem like anything special. He doesn't seem like he should get that much respect. Like, he's not necessarily successful or confident or good looking or jacked or rich or whatever, but a lot of people respect him. The reason for that, the simple reason for that, is that he doesn't need anyone's respect. He's got enough self respect. And he doesn't need validation or anyone else to like him. That is like super attractive. That is what gives like true respect. That's what gets respect. There's this Alex Hermosi quote. Alex Hermosi is like this famous entrepreneur. I don't remember the quote exactly. I read it a few days ago, but basically the quote goes something like, people who get the most respect from other people are the people who need it the least. So if you just don't care about getting other people's respect, if you're not worried about what anyone thinks of you, if you're doing your own thing, you're being your own authentic self, that is when you will get the most respect from other people. That is when you will get people inviting you over, talking well behind your back, like talking like, that guy's, I really like that guy, yeah, that guy's chill, whatever, let's invite him. That's when you get the validation and the respect. The respect is something, it's like one of those things in life that like not even money can buy. You can be like super rich, but that doesn't really get you respected. Respect is something that you build up through practice, through effort. It's not something that you can buy. It's not something that you can borrow or get from some, or like, it's not something that you can get in any cheap way. It's something that you build yourself through months and years of living your own kind of life, of having your own self-respect, but having respect from other people. Not too much respect where it's like you're trying to get them to like, you're trying to get them to validate you. It's about you having your own self-respect, being your own authentic self, living your life, but also having respect for other people. Of course, you're not just gonna be like your own authentic self, and you're not gonna be like, I don't need anyone, and then just go and like push everyone away from your life. You're gonna be good, you're gonna be friendly and everything, but you're not gonna be trying to get anything from anyone. You're just gonna be yourself, and if anyone likes you and if anyone wants to hang out with you, they're free to do so. And if anyone doesn't like you or has something against you, then it's then you don't care. It doesn't concern you. That's how you like build the ultimate level of respect. It's also how you will build like the ultimate level of coolness, because you just give 0 Fs. You don't care. You just chill. You respect yourself. You don't need anything from anyone. You're not needy. And that's when you get the most respect from everyone. If you found this video helpful, I think you'll find a lot of value in this video right here. Click on the subscribe button and do the work.